Thank you for joining our video. Today I'm going to show you easily how to use a phone bank and get in and use the phone bank that we currently have. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to just walk you through it just in case you're not sure what to do. My name's James. I'm the training coordinator for the Duval Democratic Party, and we're just going to walk through this simple little video to show you how to get into the phone bank. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to hit basic Google to easily find the link, and you can either type it in duvaldemocrats.org, or you can just say, go to the mic and go Duval Democratic Party. Easily pops up. So we're to the Democratic Party. So we're to the main page of the party. Right here, it's top line. You have our party, get involved, voting, calendar, news, contacts, and we're going to go right here to calendar, but we're going to find your nearest event, because this event is actually on Mobilize and is very easy to find on Mobilize. So boom, it pops it up. We're on mobilize.us/Duval County DEC/. So it brings it up, and actually there's many events on here. So in other words, normally, like we had the meeting, but we have our highest priority is our phone bank that we are working on right now. It's real easy. You just click on the details. When you come in, you're actually going to, over on the one side, you're going to actually do the sign up and put your information in right here. And then if you want to know more information about what particular sign up, what phone bank it is or whatever, it's right below it. In other words, this one's a vote by mail because COVID-19 cases and the fact that we have two elections coming up. We have an election coming up in August, and we have, of course, the general election for the presidential primary and all the other elections in November. So you can either go over here and it says click to, after you fill out this information, mine's already there because I'm in the system all the time. In other words, your first name, your last name, email address, phone number, and your zip code. And this one has click to make calls now, make calls, in other words, right now, or you can pick a time to make the calls. If you want to receive automatic text messages, you can click down here, and it'll send you also that information. You can also share this on Facebook, share it on Twitter, email, or copy the invite links. In other words, you can go invite your friends to come and help us make phone calls. Okay, so I'm going to click on it right now. Okay, so right here we have, first thing you're going to see is, I'm going to bring this a little bit closer. Hopefully we can see this. Hopefully it doesn't move too bad. It says start making calls, and you're just going to open the virtual phone bank as your tool to make calls to voters and automatically record the responses to your organization. In other words, we don't have to do data because it's already going to be in the system. So we're going to start it, but I'm going to cover up the phone number of the first call when we get in here. So that's why I'm doing this. Okay, so I'm covering up this person's phone number for us right here. So first thing we have on the side is we have the person's name on top and tells a little bit about Brooke, that this person is. They're in Congressional District 4. When did they register? They registered on 3/15/2012. And they early voted in general election on 2016. So they have not voted since the last presidential election. They're Democrat. They're in precinct 205. And then have the phone number, but I'm covering it up. And then it has the state house and what representation. Okay, I'm going to put my hand over it so you guys don't see the phone number, because I'm going to scroll up and cover that part up. Okay. So if after you've called the number and you cannot get a hold of Brooke, you hit this little square right here, and it'll give you options. In other words, did it go to voicemail? Did, what happened in the transaction? But if you get a hold of Brooke, then you're going to go over the script. Okay, so this script here is hello, and you say who is Brooke there, and make sure it's the right person you're speaking to. And then it goes over that you're a volunteer with the Democratic Party. And make sure you guys read over the script before you do it. You can change it up to what feels comfortable for you, but we still need to get the questions answered. So in other words, we're calling to help sign up people for vote by mail because we have two important elections. Would you like to sign up? Thing. So there's two options here. If you're able to, you can patch them in through your phone if you're able to directly to the supervisor election. It gives you the number right here, and then merge the call. And when you get on there, tell the supervisor election you have a voter on the line who would like to sign up for vote by mail. That is only during hours when the supervisor election is open. If outside the hours, we can walk them through it online. In other words, we want to make sure we get an email address from the person on the phone, so we can send them the stamp thevote.com so they can get it filled out on that. On it. And if you get their permission, you can go ahead and fill it in for them, but you got to get their verbal permission to do that. If not, you can email it to them, make sure they have the supervisor of elections number, thank them for their time, and make sure you're marking. If there's any squares, okay, this is the first one, is did the voter opt to enroll and vote by mail? And you open it up, yes, no, for collection, well, maybe, or anything. Okay, to leave a message. Sometimes this is not on a phone bank, but I like this one is. Hello, my name is Bang, and I'm volunteer with Duval Democratic, calling voters to help you sign up to vote by mail. With multiple cases of coronavirus in Jacksonville, it's important that even to back up to vote in person. To easy to sign up, just call the supervisor of election, and you give them the phone number, or go online to stamp the vote. Okay, so one thing that's also under here is you have a note, and you can actually put that information in here. If you want to stop making calls, you'll hit this. But if it's already got filled out, this will highlight, and so saves the next call, or you can skip the next caller. Of course, we don't want you to skip the next caller, but save and make the next call on that. So it's pretty basic information on that. Okay, so if you're going to stampthevote.com, it's real easy. It's just stampthevote.com. You're going to go in. First question it's going to ask you is what your zip code is. I've already done that, so it pulls up Duval County. And in this, you can use this for numerous things: vote by mail, register to vote, or check your status. So vote by mail is right here. We're going to click on it. Information you provide using the service is exempt from public disclosure, except available upon canvassing board, election boards, political parties. Okay, so that's just a legal thing. So you want to proceed. Okay, it says on this, only immediate families or legal guardians may request a ballot on behalf of another person. Or you're requesting a ballot for yourself or someone else. So this is why they need to do it. So in other words, you go if you were they were filling it out. So it just shows you if the case they had any questions. So I'm going to put filling out for someone else. Next, okay, so you get all the information: first name, last name, relationship. That's why it's important, because this will actually ask you who's doing it here. So if someone fills it out for them, but if they do it themselves. And then your address, and then you'd hit next, and it would go to the next step. So it's very, very simple and easy to get that process done and send it to them, and they can do it from their home. So that is what we're doing with the phone calls. It's very self-explanatory. If you're not sure, and if you're having some problems, is get a hold of us. You can get a hold of myself very easily through the party, or Clem Glasgow, or Daniel can help you. So make sure you get out there and make those phone calls. That's it. Thanks, guys.